episode.
I don't know if you noticed, but that wasn't a complete sentence.
I'm one of the most awkward people that I know. Tanner's one of the most awkward people that I know. Okay, so.
Oh God.
Zoom. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's. Merch means we're real.
I once asked a random person if she had a UTI.
One day in class, my professor made a joke, but in a classroom filled with 50 people, I was the only one that laughed. Slowly but surely, every head in the classroom, this is a real story, every class,
As opposed to.
So we were kayaking.
They'll say like, the respectful thing to do, that if you see someone you know in Walmart or Target, you duck and you keep walking. Like, and if you're in Walmart with aisles, you go to another aisle. And then you go to the opposite side of the store as fast and as swiftly as you can.
I just want to know if you've ever actually been to a Walmart without aisles.
Are you actually looking at your phone right now?
Someone just texted me, they're literally watching Trash Birds for the first time right now. I'm sorry.
You can't get out of it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
I was voted most awkward in the theater department my freshman year. I was actually tied with another poor awkward soul. I use awkwardness to make people more comfortable because like they can walk through their life and they're like, man, like that encounter was really rough and really awkward, but you know what? At least I'm not as awkward as Emily.
When I worked at Sonic, not only did I get asked out to prom 3 times.
Did you say yes?
No. But it was all by the girl's mother, so that's embarrassing for them. But...
Were they cute?
The moms? Anyway, so I had this guy that drove up and I was doing my car hop thing where I was like, hey, how are you doing today? And he was like,
rollerblades?
No. And he said, do you really want to know? And I said, less so, but yes. My lover of 23 years just died. To which I said, well, I have a number 1 combo. Have you ever just been like attacked by awkwardness?
Oh!
Oh God.
I don't want to say like where I work because I still work there, but I was in drive-thru and I was taking orders. I take the order and I said, all right, is there anything else I can get for you today, ma'am? And there's a pause. And all I hear is, I'm a guy.
Okay.
Oh! And that is quite possibly one of my most awkward moments to date. So.
Thank you for telling us that story.
It's my pleasure.
People say, do you plan your videos? And we go, we probably should.
Ooh.
So I was working at the YMCA. I started as a soccer referee, which I was very bad at, and then I was a lifeguard, which I also was very bad at. But one day I worked their day camp for them, and this little girl, who was probably about like 6, came up to me and whispered in my ear, "You're sexy." And then she licked the back of my neck. Like, okay, let's keep our hands and all other appendages to ourselves.
Ew.
One time at a pool party, I was having a watermelon fight with,
What the heck is a watermelon fight?
where you throw watermelon at one another. Like pieces of watermelon.
Oh, I was just seeing giant melons being hurled at young children, and I was here for it.
Yeah. Me and who would become one of my really, really good friends to this day, we're having a watermelon fight. This was not you. And I threw a watermelon at her, and it went right down her bathing suit.
Cute. One time I was on the phone with somebody at admissions, and I didn't know what to say, so I just hung up. He was there. I just slammed the phone down.
One time, recently, this was like a week ago, I had found out that someone's uncle had died, and when I saw her next, I asked her how her uncle was. To which she responded, dead. I'm chill if people cry in front of me, but if, like, it's appropriate.
You know that part of 30 Rock where Jack is just stroking Liz with a broom? That is Tanner.
I really, like, I don't...
He will stroke you in the hair with a broom. It's about all you get. This, okay.
This is probably...
the most serious word we're gonna get. My hamstring! Ow!
Okay, so while she's writhing in pain,
Okay.
we are theater kids. We respect the theater. 100%.
Yes.
Like, we arrive early, our phones are off in our pockets, we don't open candy, we don't drink in the theater, like, very, like, much stewards of the theater.
So one time, I was invited to go see a show with one of my friends that I hadn't seen in a very long time. We open the door and walk in, and there's my friend, very much in character, very much in a play, very much on stage. We walk in the door onto the stage, and she goes, "Hello, welcome, please have a seat." In character. We sit down and we quickly realize that this is the last 15 minutes of the show. We walked in an hour and 15 minutes late. So I go up to my friend afterwards and I apologize profusely, and I don't think I'm ever gonna fully get over that, because that was quite possibly the worst thing ever. But the last 15 minutes of the show,
A+.
oh my goodness, like,
Beautiful
I was
theater.
teared up.
Yeah.
Partially for my own awkwardness and wanting to melt away into my seat, but also the show was just flawless.
Yeah.
A+. Okay, last one.
Okay.